Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. My name is Sleepy, and this is Sleepy Plays. Today we're going to be playing Mountain Blade Warband, and what we're going to be doing is kind of a starting tutorial, because I have noticed that for new players, it's the start is what turns them off the game. They can't figure out what's going on, or they don't know what to do, and they struggle, and they keep getting killed over and over again. So what I'm going to do is Sleepy's starting tutorial. It's a way to get started good in Warband so you can get up into the game, get to the point where you can decide you're strong enough you're not dying all the time and you can decide which way you want to go, join a pipe, join a group or be your own king. So now right now you'll notice it's set on native, but I don't play native. I haven't played native in years. I always play what's called Flories Evolved. And the reason I play Flories Evolved because it's native plus 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 plus. It's native plus more armor, more weapons, more horses, more options. After playing Flories Evolved, I couldn't go back to native. It would drive me insane. More troops, better troop trees, stuff like that. But the game itself is still the same as native. It just adds to it. Now, if you want to know how to get Flories Evolved, you just go into Mountain Blade Warband on the Steam, go into the workshop, type in Flories. See it up here where I'm wiggling my mouse at. And I'll get this out of the way. And there it is, Flories Evolved. And you can download that. Once you get it downloaded, you can just open up and go from native. You can go into Flories Evolved. And that's how you get it. Now we'll close this and we'll play Mountain Blade. There's some. Excuse me. Had a cough. There's some options in here that I set up, and I'll explain each option and why. Let me get rid of Steam. And as soon as this loads, it takes a minute. Da 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 dum. No, I don't have a music background to play, or I would. We can do the Jeopardy theme. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum dum da da dum da da. There we go. Now we're gonna start a new game. Okay. This part you can just continue. It's the same everything. Now, here's where it does. I always play the expanded troop tree. Your starting location doesn't matter. We'll start at Kingdom of Swadia. We're going to end up going over to the Beggars anyway, because that's and the troops we'll need. All right. The only part of this that really matters is that at one point you've got to become. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? A slave trader. Because that's going to give us +3 prisoner management. I don't care where you put the rest of these. You can be a male, you can be a female, you can be any of the rest of these. Kind of up to your personal choice. The one that does matter is you pick a slave trader. Uh, these will change your skills, like right here, personal. But you see, we got a 10, 5, 6, 9. Let's say sense of duty. We got a 9, 6, 6, 9. So basically, all they did is drop the strength one, add that one, and which is fine. Like I said, any of these are really kind of fine. To me, it doesn't matter where these goes. You're gonna work on these skills anyway. I do like to have at least a minimum of strength of 9, though, so that's fine. All right, we'll go. Now, one thing that I do just to make the game harder, I'll play a female, and I'll make the prejudice against females a lot more difficult because I don't want kings offering me fights early game all the time because I don't want to fight for early the game. So, but I do need to work on my strength, and if I'm doing this, so what gives me better strength? Well, the anything here does 8, 8, 8, 7. That makes it worse. 7. That makes it worse. Yeah, well, it'll be a page. age, I don't care. Something here give me better strength. I think that's better. I think that's going to end up with 8. Nope, I can get a 9. We'll go for personal revenge. I'm okay with that. Alright. I think we're done there. You can do Fog of War, which hides the map. It doesn't matter. I know the map backwards and forwards, so I don't care. We can say done there. We'll do realistic. Yeah, okay. What are we going to call this character? Let's call it a rookie. Yeah, you're a rookie. That's a female. That doesn't sound right for a rookette. Rookie. Okay, we'll call her rookette. I don't doubt that's spelled right. But anyway. Alright, here it does matter what you do. I'd like to up my strength 1. You want to work on your agility as well, but have at least save something for intelligence, because that gives you an extra point over here. Alright, the important things. Pathfinding. Do a 2 in pathfinding. Do a 1 in foraging. Once you get to there, you've already got your 3 in prisoner management. I would go ahead and do a 2 in surgery, because surgery is important. You don't want to keep having to replace troops. The higher your surgery skill will be, and you're going to get a hero that's going to accompany that. But this is all the highest you ever need your surgery. This will add to his skills, and we'll show you that later on. Riding a 4, wow, that's freaking crazy. I want to work on my weapon master. That gives me better proficiencies when I add on over here. The higher, like if you look at your weapon master here of 2, you look up here at the top or the left, you leave it on there, you'll see limits go 0 is 60, 1 is 100, 2 is 140. Our one-handed weapon is already 95, so as high as we can go is 140, unless we increase that, and we'll have to work on agility and increase that. What else do I want to do? I want a forging of 1, which I've already got. I definitely want training. Now, training is very important because you will have to train late game your troops. But I also want spotting, because I want to be able to see what's around me. So there we spent all of our points. We're going to go over here and add to our one-handed weapons, because that's what we want to use, and we're going to check done. Now, this is where you can pick what your character looks like. It doesn't matter. You can randomize. You can change everything like that. For this playthrough, I don't care what it looks like, so that's fine. Alright, this tells you the story of the game. Basically, you're going to spawn in and some guy's going to try to kill you. So you just press continue. Alright, I don't really use a bow. I know everybody loves to use bows, but part of my game is getting prisoners. That's how I get my income. Yeah. You're going to shoot at me, I know. Come on. Glad I got a shield. And just beat the living daylights out of this guy as he goes down. There you go. Now this other little fellow's going to run up to you and he's going to say, wow, you're alive. If you'd passed out, if the guy beat you, he'd come and nurse you back to health. He says, ah, you're alright. Yes, I'm alright. Continue. This guy's going to offer you money to go rescue his brother. Take the money and run. Yes, I'm interested. Give me your money. Now, this is a quest. But the good thing about this quest, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to complete it. You can come back and finish this quest in the middle of the game with an army of 100. So it's just free money for right now. Take the purse of 100 dinars. There we go. There we go. Fine. I've taken a quest. That's fine. Now, our first order of business, we just did default and spawned up here in Praven. Our first order of business is to try to find free heroes. And there's 2 particularly that we want. One is Jeremus for his surgery skill. Now, the second one I really want is Tashavi. Now, she's not free. I think she's 200 dinars. But I'll pay 200 dinars for Tashavi because of her pathfinding skills. So we're going to ride into Praven, and we're going to go to the Tavern and see if there's any heroes here. There's Rolf here. Now, he costs money. So I gotta sit here and talk with him. Yeah. But he wants 300 dinars. No. I do want Rolf, but I don't want Rolf right away. Because I don't want to pay the 300 dinars. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the marketplace. We're gonna go to the goods merchant. And see what we got. We got a fish. Is there anything? Now, what I do is I'll normally move this stuff. I'm not going to use my bows. I may use a little bit early, but I'll end up giving it to somebody. But I don't have anything I can sell, so I'm kind of in a bad place. Do I have a horse? I don't know if they gave me a horse to start with. Let's see. Let's look at our inventory. Yes, we have a black destroyer, so that's good. We got a good horse. We have a horse, and we have a club, and we have 325 dinars. So what we're going to look for is small, and I do mean small, groups of looters, and we're going to look for our heroes. So, oh, I'm noble. I got to pick a banner. Great. It's another thing I'm not crazy about. I like simple banners, so we're going to look for something simple. I don't like these busy banners. We could pick that one. Nah, there we go. I like this one. That's simple. That's why it's easy to tell your troops. And what we're going to do... Ooh, what are you? 9 looters. Do we think we can take 9 looters? Maybe. So, if you're new to the game, you may not want to take this battle on. I'm going to take this battle on just because I want their stuff. What have I got for inventory? What am I wearing? 15.4. None of that's very good. But I do have gloves. They were decent enough to give me some gloves. Oh, 9 guys. Should we try it? Should we try it? Should we try it? I'd rather it be 7 or 6. We'll try 9. Surrender or die. Charge the enemy. Alright. When fighting on horseback, the trick is speed. There. Normally I stay back and wait for people to come to me, but in this first battle when there's only one of me, what I want to do is I want to catch them out separate. And I want to use my horse's speed. Okay, I missed that guy. I'm not doing very well. I should have had one of them already down by now. Yeah, my strength isn't enough. What we need to do is we need to ride away and we need to spread them out some again. So we need to get more spread out. There's one down, 8 to go. Bada boom, bada bang, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Speed is everything. Now let's ride away and let's break them up a little more. But this is good because we want these prisoners. You know, since we're using a club, we're not killing them. That's why I didn't buy a sword. They gave me a club, I'll use it. Because I want prisoners. There we go. Now we're getting a little spread out. See if we can get this guy out of here. Nope, we didn't hit him good enough. Keep your speed up. And that wasn't a good pass. But we're down to 4, and that's good. Oh, I thought he was going to get the block. Oh, he got hit there. That hurt. Didn't keep my speed up. Down to 3. He's too far away. Come on. Trying to be difficult. I know. Separate, guys. Let's go after this guy right here. I just run over him. Did 4 and 8 points of damage, so nothing wrong with that. Come on. One left. Just you and me, big boy. This is why we picked a slave hunter, or slave trader, what it was in the getting options so we can take all these people that we knocked off and sell them for money. Battle 1, press tab key. Casualties, continue. Looters, I want all of them captured. Done. Now, what we're going to do is look at this. We're going to sell most of this. 13 boots versus always upgrade. I'm going to save these 13 boots though for another hero. 24.6 versus 15.4. That's better. We'll sell that because I don't know how much it's worth. Do we have anything better than that? 23.5 versus 15.4. Yeah, that's definitely better. So we're going to save that for a hero. You get them boots. We didn't get no helmets. I'm going to save one of these two for the hero. The rest of this stuff I'm going to sell. But yeah, that's why you want to start off on horseback. 23.5, 24.6. See, they didn't give us very good loot. Probably because I don't have any looting skills. Which is fine. But they gave us a good amount of loot, so I'll live with that. Alright, notice we heard a ding in there. We actually made a level. So we'll go to character. We need to work on our agility. We got good strength, but we need to work on our agility. Our weapon master's only 2, which limits us to 140. We're not there yet, so we're going to give ourselves some more power strike. And I'm going to work on this. Power strike, every level of power strike increases your damage by 8%, so. And the next thing we'll do is next time we'll upgrade our weapon mastery. Alright? So I'm not going to spare these 2 points on anything else. I'm going to leave them there. But that's how you make money. And that's your whole goal. If you look at our party right now, we've got 9 prisoners of 15. We could carry a total of 15 prisoners. That's why we chose those certain skills. Now when you have prisoners, head back to a city, go to the tavern, and find one of these guys, a slaver. He's going to talk, and that's all I need to know. Thank you. I want to sell all the prisoners I have. He'll give you money for it. We have a deal. Doom. We just made 288 dinars. And that is exactly how you will make money for most of the game. Now go to the marketplace, go to the doesn't really matter, and sell all of this stuff. I know most people would have saved that sword, but I don't care about a sword. I want prisoners. I'm just saving this for my first hero. Alright, now we're going to get 86 dinars. And leave. Head back, leave. Now what we've done is we've upped our monies. Now we've got 832 dinars between selling those and everything else, and that helps. We could actually get the hero now, but I want to go look for saving that money for Deshavi or armor. Armor is very important. Now we'll probably find some more looters like these guys right here. 17 looters, we don't want that. And those are C4 Rhotic Lancer Cavaliers. We will lose both those battles, so we're going to give them a wide berth. Something else you'll learn is never fight cavalry with cavalry into the trees. 13 looters, we don't want that. 10 looters, oh my god, they're trying to close in on me. They don't want me going this way. I'm going this way whether you like it or not. Ooh, that was 7 looters. I would have liked to have them, but I don't like fighting in mountains and trees. This is not a good place for you to fight early game. That favors ground troops, not cavalry, and your only, and I mean your only advantage right now is that you're on horseback. Notice I'm keeping a good eye because my spotting is so low. Stuff will sneak up on me in these trees and I won't see it. And then I'll be killed. Now we're going to Yalen. See if there's any heroes in here. Visit the tavern. Bloody bum, bloody bum, bloody bum. There's a lay-in, but I don't think he costs. I'm looking for free right now. No free heroes. That's no fun. It's not a slave trader. That's a farm. Nope, nothing good there. Let's leave. Now we're going to, our next stop would be Jacala, whatever you want to call it. For long I always call it Jaluka. I don't know why I started calling it Jaluka, but it's Jacala. Yes, I pronounce a lot of names in this game wrong. Shock. So, and there is a fast travel mode. I forget how to do it because I don't ever use it, because most of the game you're looking for opportunity. You don't want to fight everybody. You want to fight things that winning the battle, first of all, that you can win, and the second thing, that winning the battle gives you some kind of what you need, not just the fact, oh, I win that battle, I'll fight it. Not all battles will give you something you need. We're going to run here to Jalkala and look for another hero. Let's see who's here. And nobody. What are you? Stegler woman. That's a sword sister. And sword sisters are good, but that's not. That's what we'll want later game, but that's not what we want early game. There's nothing here good. Now I'll show you on the Flories mod, you have in here reports, and you'll have upgrade trees. Now let's take a look at the sword sisters. Later game, for manning your castles and stuff, the Femme Fatale line is very good, and so is the Shield Maiden line. But the problem is, early game, we don't want items that kill, we want things that knock people out. Now if you go to the Peasant Woman, Trusted Woman line, Hospitaller Woman line, and Jukerfo line, these use hammers, so they'll knock people out for prisoners. So if we had an opportunity to get sword sisters, we wouldn't take refugees or anybody in any other line. We would take them straight down, either Peasant Woman, Dressed Up Woman, Hospitaller Woman, or Jugerfro. Now they also have a line of horseback sword sisters. Problem with horseback this time of game is they're really expensive. Anything on a horse is expensive, except for you and your heroes. Until we get to the point where we're getting man-eaters, and that's what we're gonna manhunters. That's what we're gonna look for, because manhunters are what you will really want. Is where you're going at this point of the game to get. Once you get 20 so manhunters, the cash will start rolling in. But you got to be real watchful about what's around you, because you're one person. You can lose real easy to just about everything but looters. Well, to everything but looters. I'm looking for heroes. See, now that's another peasant one, but I'm not going to hire them because I'm not looking. That's another hero, but he costs money. He's not a free hero, so we don't want him. He actually, if I remember right, has I've gone brain dead. Character. He has engineering skills, so you do want him. But later on, that's when you start besieging castles and stuff. The higher your engineering skills, the shorter time it takes you to make ladders or things to cross walls, and you want to do that as quickly as possible. Let's go into Zakal or whatever it is and see if there's a hero here. That looks like Bashir, but he costs money. Now, some of these taverns have upstairs to them. And there's, every now and then, there's somebody upstairs. Like there's Flores and Cade the Slaver. Flores costs, I think, 20,000. He is unique to the Flories mod. He is a good hero. He's most expensive in the game. Comes very highly skilled with high pathfinding. Some people use him, some people don't. He makes a decent lord when you become a king, but you don't need to worry about getting him too early in the game. Let's go see Suno. 17 forest bandits. No, we will lose that battle. See now, we didn't cost ourselves nothing because we don't have any heroes yet, so we're free. But we also don't have any income yet. Oops, what are you? Forest bandits. This is why you keep your eyes peeled. If you ride into any of those, you do lose. Now, good thing is we're fast. We got a speed of 10.5. We can outrun anything. looters. 8. Hmm. I want this battle, but I want this battle in the open, just like I am, right where I'm at, but I don't want it at night. Because at night, I struggle. So I prefer more battles in the daytime. So if we can run across him on our way back, we're going to go over here and just check Suno, or Heroes, because we didn't check it before. I know I didn't spend the tournament in Volusia, which is okay. Now, going into cities at night, early game like right now, it would be fine. I should be able to ride right in there, but once you get started reputations and stuff, you go into some of these cities, there'll be bandits there waiting for you. There'll be no bandits if you're going after 6. So they only come in between, I don't know, 8 or 9 at night, 6 in the morning, not 6. Now I'm free to go into this town. So go to the tavern, look for a hero. Who are you? Nobody. Who are you? Nobody. And we're not having any luck at all finding heroes. That kind of sucks. Excuse my French. Leave. No, 22 looters. I think that's a losing battle. 6, 7 looters I'll take. We're going to go check Durham over here. But we're also looking for looters. And we're also going to stop by these villages now. On these villages, it's good to go ahead and go to the village center. Meet the little fella there. And real soon we're going to go into one of these. This is where you hire your hunters. Real soon we're going to hire a hunter to help us get food, but we don't need it right now. What I do is, do you have any tasks I can help you with? Blah, blah, but that's not what we want to do here. We want to buy supplies. I want to buy food if he's got cheap food. He does. He's got grain at 6. We're going to take that because we do need to feed ourselves. So we started with smoked fish, but now we got grain, and 6 for smoked grain is good. That's the only reason we stopped there for was to buy cheap food. Some of these towns like Side, Tostar, Talamont, these early game you can get cheap grain rather than spending your money. We found no heroes that we want yet. But that's okay. We're making our way where we want to go. We'll go up here and check Durham. I don't know how that's pronounced. I pronounce it Durham. Visit the tavern. Now there's a tournament here, but we're not going to join the tournaments yet. We don't have the skill set to join tournaments, just between you and me. There's nobody up here. This hasn't been a very good one. Leave. Alright, we should have, or I should have went to the training camp up here and worked. I think we're going to do that anyway, work on skills and try to make another level real quick. Oh, where am I at? Oh. This is the best training camp to go to on the board. I went up just north of Shiraz because the other ones, you're in danger of bandits coming. This one I've never really had bandits come at me. Just kind of keep an eye on where you're going, especially when you're going through trees and you don't have very high skills. You don't have heroes to help you with those skills. You don't want to just pop up on a group of bandits, like 15 looters right there. It's not a battle we want. Get away. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Now what we're going to do here is they do a tutorial in the training camp, but you get experience for it. So we're going to speak with a trainer, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. Good day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, move on to practice. You got to beat 3 of each level, and for every time you do it, you get experience points. I'm ready. And they give you different weapons. Like this one sucks. See, I didn't have a shield. I couldn't block. And I'm a rookie. I just got beat by a novice. Yeah, I'm ready. Come on. There, I got a shield. Where's he at? was a shield bash, which froze him. Easy peasy Japanesey. Yes, I'm ready. What's he got, a stick? Hey. This character is not a good character. Okay, I'm best with a sword and a shield. That's what I normally have. Not great with... I'm okay with a pole. I'm not great with a two-handed sword. Unless I work the skills up. Yeah. See, we got 100 experience. Yeah, I'm ready. Now we're going to the next level. That's the best way I ever found to beat him. I just keep hitting them. Once you block, they're one shot. Just hit them 3 times, they go down. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I got a shield. Why did I get the block? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I'm ready. We're just doing this to make a level. There, that was easy enough. I think I go up a level, don't I? Yeah, I'm ready. Now who are we fighting? Veterans? We gotta beat 3 veterans and then 3 of his good guys. I tried to get slick there. And hit him before I blocked him. And it didn't work. Yes, I'm ready. He's got a shield. I hate him. And they got shields and I don't. There we go. We did well there. I'm ready. Come on. I should have hit him again there. So, we got him. I don't know if that's our second or third. Okay, here comes the champions. Oh, great. Quit giving these guys shields. Give me a shield. Oh, pain in the rear. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I got a shield. Thank you. See, that's why I like having shields. It's so easy. It's so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy. They're not gonna give me a shield. Yeah, it's with those. You just hit them quickly. Is that it? Did we finally graduate? Yes, and see, we advanced the level. That's the whole reason we went here. Now we can go out here. We can go to our character, work on our agility, and bring our weapon master up to 1, and add a sputter and 1 hit to the weapons. There we go. Done. That's all that was all about. That was the whole goal there. Let's sneak through the trees. Now we're back on our hero. We're making our way to Rivachag because there's some free armor there. But we're looking for heroes. Man, that's so tempting. God, it's tempting. Daylight in the plains. That's a battle I probably should take for money. And if I wasn't doing the tutorial, man, 10. If I wasn't doing a tutorial, I'd have took that battle. This is the tavern, just in case somebody showed up while we're gone. I don't know when the changeover is. Like, these change over like once or twice a week, they'll change. But there's nothing new here. Leave. Durham's another good place during the games. Probably the best place to buy grain at cheap. And that's where you'll buy your cheap grain. Now had messy and we'll buy grain here. Now you can usually buy grain at these places one time pretty cheap. Like right now we can just buy supplies. Oh, there's some good grain. Buying price 3, 4. That's good enough. That's lots and lots and lots of food. All right, into Warband. Let's see what they got. Anybody in the tavern? No, no. Oh, it's hating me on heroes. Really? Did I miss somebody in there? No, 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 no. Oh, I know heroes here. I guess we're gonna head to Kuro. We're making our way down over there to Rivacheg. Because we do have free armor in Rivacheg, and we need that. Armor is extremely important. Hopefully we don't have to fight here. Oh, Deshabi, we'll take you. Yes, yes, I want you. Chance, are you looking for work? Yeah, $300. I don't care. I'll take her. And I'll show you, I'm not sure, some sort of animal clearly. Better him than me. Let's see if there's anything else here. What are you? What are you? I don't think there's anything else here. No, that's it. Alright, now we're going to leave. Go to our party. Now we have Deshabi. Talk. Now, Deshabi comes very well equipped, except she has a Sabar. Now, she'll have a hunting bow, and she'll have her arrows. Now, I'm going to give her this club, though. Don't have a hat. These boots are better. 23.5 versus 21.6. I think her armor's better than what I got her. I will give her this pick sword. Now I'm going to leave her with that. That's alright. That'll work for now. We're going to save this pick sword, though, for our next hero. I know I want him to have clubs and stuff. But early game, I just want to live. Now, the problem with Deshavi, now let's get back in here. You see now our pathfinding went to 3 plus 1. Her pathfinding is at 3. Our pathfinding is at 2. So it's going to give us a party pathfinding of 4, which is going to make us faster. That's why we want Deshavi. And so that's why we took ourselves and gave ourselves a pathfinding of 2. That's because we get the plus 1 at 2. Now, if we had 5, that would be... If you have 5, that's a plus 2. But it would be Deshabi giving us 1, so ours would be 5 plus. We would get him 1 for 6. So why do we got plus 1 surgery? I don't know. Spotting is 3. Tracking is 2. And these are all, this is why Deshabi's so good. I don't know, does Deshabi have surgery? Skills. No, I don't know why they give us plus 1 surgery, but I'll take it. Alright, keep on rocking. Hey, first hero, Deshabi. That's pretty good. Lords. Going to fight somebody, going to pick a fight. Notice I'll pretty much early game stay out of fights. Now we're going to ride over here and try to find Jeremus is the next one, or anybody free at this point in time. Almost anybody anyway. That's farmers. Visit the tavern. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bum, bum. Sword sisters, there's nobody here. Leave. There's no reason to stay here. Wouldn't mind finding a smaller group of looters. That's going to be Tundra Bandits. I don't think so. It's a bad problem with on the ice. You normally find Tundra Bandits. And we will lose those fights. They will kick our butts. More Tundra Bandits. But we are going to Rivacheg. This is another place where this is kind of the first place you want to buy your Die works here as well. Go ahead and meet Murga here. He's a jerk. He'll hate you. Let's see if he got anything I can do for him. Do you have any tasks for me? Oh, I can't do that. I know I can't. He wants me to break somebody out of jail. That ain't happening. Let's see who's here. Nazar costs money. Sajad costs money. Mathel costs money. Lots of heroes here, but not good ones. They were nice to me. Now what we're going to do is take a walk around the streets. Because I know from experience that over here in the hay, there's some armor. It's also a weapon, but the weapon is just a sellable item. For me, it's the armor I want. I'll keep the weapon for now since I don't have anything else, but this is the armor that we need. It's horrible, but it works. There's a short sword. That's about it. But now we got some decent armor. We're at the 3812 compared to where we were, which was 23.5. We had hardly no leg armor. Still need a decent helmet though. And now we can leave. Now what we'll do is we're still on the search for heroes. I wouldn't mind finding some little fellas around. Looters. Keep on riding. That's the bad thing about having bad spotting skills. You don't see the enemies until they're like right upon you this early in the game. Because we don't have very high skills. That's okay. Just make sure you keep your eye open going through the trees. What was the tavern here? I see Missy Flories has moved down here, which is kind of a pain in the rear because Missy Flories is absolutely no good to us. Now these Nord ones go upstairs. Make sure there's nobody up here. There's not. There's nothing good here. We will leave. We're going to ride over to Sargoth. Looters, but there's 19 of them. That ain't going to happen. I've got caught in these trees before a few times, so we're going to keep our eye going through there. And this bridge is another bad catch place where you get caught. Because it's white, you don't see the white number on the thing, so early game, you need to be careful. And you definitely don't want to get any problems with these sea raiders over here. But we do have to find Jeremus. Would be nice. Or any other free heroes. I mean, they were nice to give us the Shabi first. But boy, they're not being nice to us at all or anything else. See, these are Jugafros right here. Now those, if they weren't so expensive and we were anywhere into the game, we would actually hire them. Because they take prisoners. Who are you? Clef. What's Clef cost? I like Clef, but she doesn't bring anything to the party early game. So, what I like about Clef, she becomes a really good fighter, and she can throw. She's got good throwing skills, but at this point in the time, she's not going to do me a lot of good. And it's always good to meet, I know, you're Kanye Ragnar, I must beg my leave. It's good to meet all the lords. I'm just kind of going through this a little fast right now. Let's get over to Thyre and see if there's anything. Not being real nice to me, are you, game? I need more heroes. Who are you? No, oh, a book merchant. Say, now this is something you also need to keep track of. You're going to want, we can't do it right now, but let me say, that's +1 in tactics after you read it, +1 in leadership, which you really need after you read it. +1 to surgery. That's one when you have Jeremus can afford it, you'll buy it, give it to him, and it'll brace his surgery up one. There's also spotting, that'll go to Deshavi. Trainer, you'll keep that as a higher intelligence and charisma. There's another guy that sells books that also has one that'll help you with pathfinding, which you definitely want to buy as soon as you can. But the first thing you want to buy is businesses, but there's no heroes here. They are really not liking my heroes. Alright, let's keep on trucking. I'd like to I can go ahead and start hiring Vagrant troops and getting them trained. But I would like to have a few more heroes. So as we begin our fighting, run. Now we've made it around here. I was beginning to wonder if we're going to make that. We're going to hire Vagrants as soon as we get enough heroes, because we want to have our base group of heroes first, so we're working on their experience. But I'm not having any luck. I know that some of the heroes have shuffled because Flories was at a different location. Looters. Ooh, let's go help him. See now, what we did, he was already fighting the looters, so I don't have a problem going to help him fight these looters. I know we'll have to split everything, and he'll probably get most of them, but that's okay. We'll get some of them. This is a guaranteed win. I mean, even if we both get knocked out, we can't lose this battle. Because, trust me, these guys, even though there's not many of them, they can't lose against looters. So, it's a win, no matter how you look at it. Now that we got some decent enough armor, we'll ride out here and we'll make a mess. Skill sets. I hate this armor because I cannot stand this thing. Flag sticking out, but you know something? The fact that it's free, I'll take. And we're working on our skill set. What are you guys running around back here for? Is there a looter back there? Blocking. You're annoying. I want to knock you out. There we go. Now we're victorious. We'll have a prisoner or two. We'll have met a lord. The Shabby got wounded, but that's okay. Oh, gave us one looter. Boy, that was not a very good thing. Alright. Kind of not worth it, but we didn't get any loot or nothing. That's the downside of working on boards. Let's go to Pseudo and see what we got here. Do we have a Jeremus? Do we have anybody that's free? Bashir, he's not free. Nothing here. Do I have a... that's an explorer. I don't even have a place to sell my prisoners. Yuck. Leave. Or my El Prisoner. Now the one thing I believe the Shabby doesn't come with horseback. I think you have to train her on horseback, and that's a pain in the rear. And there is nobody here either. Alright. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to call this the end of part 1, and we're going to come back and do part 2 and part 3, or whatever parts are next. Peace, be safe. This is Sleepy, and this has been Sleepy Plays.